For the first choke, we're going to do one of my Tokui waza, which is a Jigoku Shime. I'm just going to show a few variations. It translates to Hell Strangle and becomes clear why. So the first one we'll do is, since this is such a popular position today, in today's grappling game, is from the bottom. So you've gotten into the bottom position, you're going to insert your same side hand nice and deep on the jacket. Now you've got to make sure you have room to move, because you're going to make a pivot. And what I'll do is I'll take this far hand and grab this pant leg or this sleeve when I make my pivot. And then I'm going to bring my right leg, so it's this side I'm doing it on the right, with the right hand and the right leg. I'm going to pivot, boom. And you'll see this foot is creating tension, giving me something to move my hips against. This foot comes over the top. Bang, bang, there's my motion. This comes over the top and I raise my hips up. Right? I'm not just pushing down and pulling, I'm putting my ass into it, raising my hips. See, boom, boom. Alright, so this one, guys, in a high four, it's Jigoku Shime again. Catching the same side, my right hand is actually catching his left collar. I'm going to slip over, and as I do, the leg comes over. Now at this point, I need to make sure that the subtlety of this strangle is getting that cloth on the artery. I'm going to kind of angle this leg back, grab here, and this is my inversion method. And I'll spin and choke. Not too much, right? So here, pop, pop, grip. Now I sit down and spin into him, and I lock him up. Don't get away from that. Good. Again, this is another very common one. I'm just showing some real basic variations of the same strangle being done with same side collar, same side grips, and cross collar, cross grips. From behind, a lot of times we're in here and we're working for like an okuri, a sliding choke or something like that. So what happens is you're in here fighting and this guy starts squirming around. So what we're going to do is we're going to take control and we're going to lead this base in. Again, you'll notice we're always, when we're doing Jigoku, we're always controlling two parts of the body. Sometimes you can do it with the belt, sometimes the sleeve, sometimes the pant leg. So now it's the same thing as always. I'm pivoting and I'm ringing. And as I do, bang. I turn, I pull this in. I know this is, if I can catch that arm as well. Here and here. Now the key on all these is that when I get this motion made, I drive with my hips, right? So my arms are effectively staying locked in and my hips are the ones moving back. My personal favorite is to catch this. Now, if he's starting to slip and get wily, I can bring this over the top again. Bang, bang. And obviously this transitions to a lot of different things. So again, so we're in here fighting, catch, catch. And usually what I'll do is I'll open this up big and give it some snap so that he's worried about this, thinking about that. Grip, turn, move my body, angle. It's got a little torque on the side of the head there. If he straightens it out, bang, bites it a little tighter. Get loose, bring it over the top. He reaches up with his hand, catch the sleeve. This is one I get a lot. It's not quite as acute of an angle. It's a little softer of an angle, more like 45, not 90. But here and here, also you can catch distal. Go back. The Jigoku Shime is basically a collar grip, a collar choke in combination with a turn of an angle and using a leg in some capacity, whether it be vining an arm, pressing on the other side of the head. When you are pressing on the other side of the head, occasionally you'll catch the top, but ideally when I want this over the base of his neck, so there's no neck crank involved. Right? And then you've obviously got to accommodate, you just got to practice so that you know where you have to be to get this. Here and here, another Jigoku variation.